It's my great privilege to have been asked to be Master of Ceremonies this afternoon for Sheila and Peter's wedding. For anyone that does know me, that's probably the slowest or littlest speech that I can get in today, so you'll be glad to know that I won't be spending too much time doing the talking. We hope you have a very relaxed and informal day. I know that Sheila and Peter were very desperate that everyone just let their hair down, relax and enjoy yourselves. So without further ado, we're going to have the speeches before the meal. I'd like to ask the father of the bride, John McMahon, to say his speech.
Well, I'd have to say that's the first for everything. Wonders will never cease. It's the first time I've ever been asked by my son to speak. Normally he says, "Be quiet, Dad, I don't want to hear anything." So that's something new. Now, according to tradition, the father of the bride has 4 areas to cover in his speech. So therefore my first duty is to welcome everyone to this wonderful occasion of the marriage of Sheila and Peter.
Which one?
Yeah. I'd like to thank all of you for being here, especially those who have travelled a fair distance today or yesterday to come here, especially when you knew that I was going to say something and you still come anyway. It's therefore a real pleasure to welcome you all to the wedding celebration of Sheila and Peter. When my daughter Sandra got married, I had to say half my speech in French. Why? Because she married a Breton. When Sheila told me that she was getting married to someone from across the water, I thought, here we go again. But I was then introduced to this guy with a round face and big white teeth. He was a man if he couldn't be. So all I had to do was learn a few words in five down to get over the situation. Right. The first big thank you today goes to Sheila and Peter, who knew exactly what they wanted to do today. Through their thoughtful planning and tireless effort, they have made today a tremendous success for everyone. But by the way, what else would you expect from two people who both have master's degrees? Sheila insisted that I mention the fact about our recent graduation. Well done, Sheila. Now, I've had 46 years to prepare for this moment, and it's nearly brought tears to my eyes.
36.
Nearly brought tears to my eyes. For the first time, I actually heard Sheila say, "I will," with a smile to her face and without mourning. Now, the second thing I have to say is a few words about the bride in a loving and balanced way. Firstly, Margaret and I are very proud of Sheila and pleased to see her looking so beautiful and happy today. Sheila has had relationships in the past. They have all laughed, moaned, sworn and cried with her, but I've never seen her with a bigger smile on her face than the day she and Peter announced their engagement.
Here we are.
When she met Peter, I knew it was serious because he composed a song which he sang to her on a family occasion. The theme being something about Tunnock's tea cakes. Peter certainly knows the way to Sheila's heart. Now, at this point, I was going to read a poem written 12 years ago. It was a poem, wait till I find it. It was a poem which was 2 pages long. And it really Sheila expressed the way she felt that at that time about her life. I don't want to embarrass her, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. But it was at a time when she went with my best friend, a friend who was memorialised in a book about Dundee pubs. So all I'm going to do is read the last 6 lines of Sheila's poem. I'm lucky to have my family and pals, sharing some wine and a laugh with the gals. Sunday the pub, my dad and my brothers, Sneaky Joe, Charlie and quite a few others. So don't cry for me, I don't mean to moan, it isn't too often that I sleep alone. I have a companion, a real little tootsie. My sleeping partner is of course Tootsie, who was of course my best friend. Sheila has always been mature for her age. Auntie Nan used to say, here comes Sheila, 4 going on 40. She is very single-minded and determined, and once she sets her mind on something, she usually gets it. So Peter can really testify. So listen to what she says, Peter. Now, my third duty is to give advice to the happy couple. I'm proud to say that your mum and I have been together for 53 years. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue how we did it or what we did, but we did it. One thing's for sure, it's not easy, but we never gave up. So to Peter, I would repeat the words of a great philosopher. A man who gives in when he's wrong is wise. A man who gives in when he's right is married. And to Sheila, this advice: when you want something from Peter, ask for it. Don't forget that he is a man, and hence it just don't work. My best and only advice to Peter is to make the most of the honeymoon period. That's the time between I will and you'd better. Peter, we are delighted that Sheila chose you, not only because you are kind and considerate, but also because we are guaranteed a taxi service whenever we go at the family party. Only joking.
No, you're not.
I wish both of you fun and excitement for today, hopes and dreams for tomorrow, and love, happiness, and talking forever. This is a part that it just came to me that Sheila is probably unique insofar as she's the only girl in Scotland in the last month who said yes twice.
You think?
Finally, the toast, the last and the easiest bit.
5 days.
All that remains for me to say is to ask everyone to have a good time today. My final duty and great privilege is to propose a toast to our daughter and our new son-in-law. Here's to the past and all you have learned. Here's to the present for all that you share. And here's to the future for all that you look forward to together. Ladies and gentlemen, to Sheila and Peter, the bride and groom.
Blink me. Blink me, you feel.
Thank you very much. Get it opened up.
Let's see.